What's up, everybody? It's the Average Cook here. Today we're going to be making crock pot roast chicken. That means that you're going to be able to put this in a crock pot, let it sit for 10 to 12 hours, and by the time you get ready to go to work, or by the time you come back from work, it'll be done and smelling real good, hopefully. This is my first time making this recipe. Simple recipe, should be also my first time being able to taste this particular recipe. So I hope y'all enjoy it.
So the first thing you want to do is take one medium onion and then coarsely chop. Next, you'll want to take 2 stalks of celery and then coarsely chop. Next, you'll take 1 single carrot and coarsely chop. I couldn't find a single carrot in the store I went to, so I bought a bag of carrots and cut up about 8 of the little miniature ones. I think they'll work just fine. Next, you'll place all of the chopped vegetables and spread it across the bottom of the slow cooker. Next, add 1 bay leaf and a small bunch of parsley. But I didn't have a bunch of parsley, so I just used you see. I just sprinkled a little bit on there. Maybe a little bit more. But if you did have a small bunch of parsley, just go ahead and throw it in there, including the sprigs and the leaves. And then afterwards, pour about 3/4 cup of water across the vegetables. Once that's done, thoroughly wash your chicken and pat dry with a few paper towels. Yeah, spank that chicken. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. Hey, what are you doing? Wait, stop. Don't do that. Don't. Hey. After you finish drying off the chicken, sprinkle salt and pepper inside the chicken cavity. If desired, you can fold the legs and wings of the chicken across the chicken breast and secure it with kitchen string. But once you're done, place the chicken breast side down in the slow cooker. Next, you'll want to take 1/4 cup of butter that is melted and then spread it over the chicken using a pastry brush. I didn't really have a pastry brush. That's really my barbecue, I guess, spreader. I wound up using a paper towel instead, which is just as good. But you want to spread that all over the chicken. And then you want to sprinkle salt and pepper over the chicken. But I think we want some garlic powder. Yeah. But like I said, salt and pepper over the entirety of the chicken. Man, I think that probably would look good with some garlic powder on it though. What you think? Yeah, let's do it. It's not in the recipe, so what? Alright, that's enough. Hey. That's enough, bro. Also, don't forget the other side. The other side needs some loving too. Do the same thing as you did with the other side. Butter, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. You don't have to do garlic powder, but that's just my preference. Now we're ready to cook. Cover and cook on low settings for 10 to 12 hours. That sure does look good. But will it taste good? We'll find out.
All right, so for that meal, overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd have to give that probably a 2.5. Mainly because, you know, while it tasted decent, I guess the main thing on that dish is the chicken. The chicken has to be good. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like perfect in order for me to give it a 5. The meat was a little bit too mushy. That made it a little bit, you know, blah, you know what I mean? But otherwise the seasoning was good. I'm kind of glad I added the garlic powder to it. The vegetables were nice, you know, for something that is gonna sit in a crock pot for 10 to 12 hours. You don't expect crispy vegetables, so the vegetables weren't too mushy, you know what I mean? But the chicken, you expect like some strands and threads, of just a little bit, but it was like just mush, you know, which, you know, something that sits in a crock pot for that long, kind of expect that, but it was just too mushy. So like I said, the next time I'll probably, if I cook that again, less time definitely, but I don't know, we'll see. Now, best believe me, I will be eating this chicken. I paid for it, I cooked it, it's gonna get eaten eventually. I'm only one person, but hey, that's lunch. Well, that's my final rating, 2.5 out of 5. If you guys decide to make this and you make some adjustments to it, let me know how it turns out. Maybe it'll get a little bit better, up the rating to 3 or 5 or whatever, stuff like that. Till then, it's Average Cook. See y'all later. That's it. That's all I got. It was just too much.